Cruise Crew, what's up, man? It's your boy Jay Cruz from the AUDIOCAT channel, man. This video is something that is totally different than I've ever posted in my life. I had one of the most frightening experiences in my life happen to me yesterday night. This video going up today, but long story short, man, I was at home. It was approximately 11 o'clock at home. I got home, my wifey, and we took a shower. We did our thing. We got, to go into laying down and go to bed. I finished praying, and we got on our knees and we were praying, and we went to bed. About 5 minutes into that, man, this went off, telling me that there was motion in front of my front door. At that point in time, I decided to look at the camera, and it said video of processing. When it said video of processing, I can, okay, well, maybe it's just, whatever. Guys, don't ignore your doorbells, man. It was kind of crazy. So about maybe a minute later, it tells me there's more motion in my front door. And when I hit it, I got a glimpse of the first video, and it showed an image of a person in front of my door trying to open the front door of my house. So at that point in time, I told my wife, babe, there's somebody in front of the house and they look like they try to open the door. Well, at that point in time, I go into defense mode. I mean, I got my wife, my kids, and my family, and of course myself. I go into defense mode, man. So I grabbed my weapon, my gun, and I said to myself, okay, I disarmed the alarm of the house, and I walked outside to my front door. When I got to my front door, I checked through the peephole, and as you guys, I checked my peephole out. At that point in time, I didn't see nobody in the house. I didn't see nobody here. So I came out the unit, and I came to the left. I walked here to the left of my house, and I started to check to be sure that there was nobody back here. So at that point in time, before I did that, I looked this way. I didn't see nobody. All our cars were in the driveway. So I decided to walk here, and I got my weapon drawn here, and my light turns on the side of the garage area that there's motion. So I got a sensor over there, and it told me there was motion in that area of my house. So I come over here, creeping up, like this, guys, and when I'm creeping up like this, I'm coming very slowly, and I see my vehicles, and I come to the tree, and when I don't see nobody here, but the light's on for motion. So I keep on continuing down, and I look back here to make sure I didn't have nobody coming up here, and I looked over here in this area, and I walked through here, and I didn't see nothing. I came over here, and I didn't see nothing, and when I peer, my gate to my house was open, y'all. So that's the light that took the motion. That the gate was open, so I totally freaked out. I already knew that I was secured here. I look back again. I keep on looking through here. I didn't see nobody. I kept on walking around, checking. I didn't see nothing. When I see my gate was open, guys, freaking craziness, y'all. This video clip that I'm gonna show y'all is of the Ring. I'm gonna bring y'all to the Ring doorbell clip of what I saw, what I didn't get to see. Remember, the video processed after, so video processing, but it did give me a glimpse of somebody in front of my door before I did this. So take a look at this video. Guys, so I didn't get to see that video at the first glimpse of video of processing. All I got to see was like a quick glimpse of somebody with a hat on. So at that point in time, when I get, my gate was open like this, y'all. My gate was open like this. So I'm in straight up freak out mode. Like, I don't know what's going on. I got my weapon drawn. So I come and I look this way. I didn't see nobody. When I look this way in my house, I see a person walking toward my back door of my house, y'all, creeping up toward my door. At that point in time, I come here and I got my weapon drawn, and I told the person, listen, I'm the owner of the house. I have my weapon pointed at you. Don't move. Don't do nothing stupid, because I will shoot. And then I can listen, start backing up, because that person started to walk up backwards here slowly. As that person started to walk here back here slowly, y'all, I backed up here to the gate. When they got to the gate here, right here, we're walking past the gate. When they got past, at this point in time, y'all, I didn't know what to do. I was freaked out. I didn't know what the person was. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know nothing about this person. I just know that they were my personal property, and I was in fear for my life. So as we continue coming through here, on from my here, I'm over here. I start walking like this, y'all, because we're back in here. When they get to this peak, I tell the person to turn around, because the person turns around. When it turns around, I say, take off your hood and your hat, take off, and I see it's a female. So I said, okay, my threat down a little bit. Not that females ain't dangerous, but my threat, she had a backpack and all these things on it, but at the same time, I kind of felt a little more easy, because I saw it was a female, a younger female. So as we're walking through here, I come and I'm backing up, and she's telling me, listen, I'm over here screaming, Adida, call the police. I'm telling my wife to call the police. And at that point in time, I kept on yelling, Adida, call the police. Adida, call the police. And I guess my wife didn't hear me, those times. So I ended up having to come back here more, and I started getting closer to my back area. I'm walking like this with her, and when she gets right here in between my car and the garage, we get here, and I can listen. She's like, don't call the police. I said, no, ma'am, the police, I need help. I said, look, if you need help, the police department is the one that's going to help you. I can't help you. Plus, you were on my property. Of course, I was agitated and upset, so I was a little loud. Okay, what the are you doing on my property? And this is what freaks me out, man. She goes, AUDIOCAT, I'm a subscriber. Yo, when she said that, y'all, that put me on a whole nother level of what the hell is going on, because you just never know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, man. And it doesn't matter who the person is, anybody's a threat. And when she says AUDIOCAT, I'm a subscriber, I'm a fan, I freaked out. I mean, truth be told, man, I truthfully freaked out. I'm like, bro, what the hell is this? It's like, it's almost midnight. You come into my house, you're in back of my property, you go into the back entrance of my house, and you saying you're a subscriber, man? Like, it's not the point of being a happy subscriber. I'm in danger mode at that point in time. Like, who the hell is this person that supposedly is a subscriber and is walking to my house, my personal property where my family is, and decide that they want to try to come to the front door and then come to the back door? I was in freak out mode, y'all. I was truthfully freaked out. This is where it gets a little crazy. So if we're in between this area here, and I say, listen, you know what? I got my weapon drawn. I'm telling her, listen, do me a favor, sit on the floor. The police are coming. No, the police, I don't want to go to the police. I need help. I need help. My parents are raping me at home. I'm like, ma'am, the police is the only one that can help you. I can't help you. I said, take off your hoodie, take off your mask. She took off her hoodie. She took off her mask because she was a younger girl between 17, 16 to 20 years old. I kind of de-escalated a little bit more there. At that point, I was upset, though, what was going on. And guys, this is what's crazy. So today I'm gonna set up the rest of the camera. So I wish I had this footage for y'all more deep, but y'all can see what's going on. She tried to bolt and run in between me. I was right here. I'm standing right here where I'm at. My car, because she's here at this point in time. She tries to bolt and run past me through this area here. Guys, my reaction was, I can't let this person leave. I can't let this person run away. Like, you know, who are you? Like, what's going on? So as soon as that happened, I have the gun in my hand, on my right hand. As soon as she came by, I mushed her and I made her hit the corner. Bing! She hit the corner here. And when she hit the corner, she kind of fell to reality. And I ejected a bullet that was in the chamber. And next thing you know, I'm letting her know, listen, I'm for real. This is some real stuff going on. Like, you ain't gonna get away from this. Like, there's just not gonna happen. And she trips out on me. And I got the gun here. When this all happened, I got the gun here. She stands up again. I said, listen, do me a favor and sit down. She starts to walk towards me, and I got my weapon formed, actually in my right hand. I got my hand here, and she goes, you know what? You're gonna shoot me? Go ahead and shoot me. I wanna die. Guys, I didn't know what to think. I was freaked the hell out. So I was like, listen, I'm not playing with you. I got aggressive again. I said, you need to sit your ass down because I'm not playing with you. And at this whole time, I'm screaming, Adita, call the police, and I'm not getting no response from my house. So I'm out here alone with a person, a suspect at that point in time, figuring out what's going on, trying to unravel the details. Well, I guess my neighbor here and my neighbor from across the street heard me screaming, Adita, call the police, because I got really aggressive at that point. And you know, I was able to detain her and have her sit down on the floor. When she sat down on the floor, she keeps on telling me that she needs help. I said, listen, I can't help you. The police are gonna have to help you. What the f are you doing on my property? Like, you know, that's what I want to find out. So as that was going on, and I saw that I had a little bit of control, I removed myself. I tapped on my glass on my window, and my wife then came out the house. When my wife came out the house, I'm standing over here. I'm here, so she's in front of my garage right there, and I have her with her hands spread out, so I make sure that I'm safe. And my wife comes out, and my wife sees the child, and she's like, Jeff, what's going on? I said, babe, I've been calling for you, call the police. So my wife gives me the police, my phone, and I call the police. This is the phone call from that call to 911 last night. Listen to this. I'm the property owner. I've had somebody on my Ring doorbell come in front of my house. I came outside to see who it was. They were back in my property. We were all sleeping at home. Don't know the girl, so I came out with my weapon. I do have my weapon on me, but I'm detaining her here because I don't know what she was doing creeping around my house.
Okay, so you're assuming somebody saw her.
Yes.
Somebody came onto your property.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. This lady, she was behind she went to my front door. My front door gave me motion, so I looked at my cameras. I saw that somebody on my property. Then I got notified they were walking to my backyard. I didn't know who they are, so I came outside with my weapon to figure out what was going on in my house late night. And
in your backyard?
They were in my backyard. I came there. We're in front of my garage right now. I got her here standing with you for you guys. I don't know what's going on. She said she needs help. I understand that, but I don't know her. She was on my property. She went to my front door. She started walking to my backyard. I caught her in my backyard, creeping by my entrance in my back door. So at that point in time, that's what I'm calling you guys. I do have her detained. She's white, reddish hair. She's sitting in front of, I got her sitting in front of my garage door.
What is she wearing?
She's wearing blue. It looks, right now it looks like a blue outfit. I mean, I'm in the shade here, but it looks like a blue outfit, a tank top, jeans, white socks with pink stripes, some boots. She had like a little hat on that she, I mean, it's just crazy. She says she needs help, and I understand that, but I don't know who she is walking around my property and walking to my backyard. This is personal property. Don't have permission to be in my house. This is Jeffrey Cruz. She says she needs help. You guys could be the best one. 972-983-5.
Okay, I'm going to stay on the phone with you until the officers get
Yes, no problem, man.
I want you to put your firearm down before they get there.
That's no problem, ma'am. I have it right next to me. I put it, I mean, just, I don't want it running off. I don't know nothing about
A rifle?
It's a pistol, a handgun. My wife is at the edge of the driveway right now. I asked her to get my phone so we can call you guys. She says she needs help. I don't really know what the story is, but she, you know, she's back my back. Ma'am, I'm not letting you go, ma'am.
Jesus Christ.
Did she say why she needs help?
I don't know the story, ma'am. I don't know too much.
Okay, can you ask her?
Ma'am, they want to know why you need help. Isaac. Michael, go inside, mama. So I hear the sirens coming up, ma'am. Stay on that side, Isaac. Make sure she don't try to run that way. My son and my wife are outside with me too, ma'am.
Okay.
Right here. The officers are right there. The officers right there.
Okay, go ahead and put your gun down, please.
All right, I'm putting it on top of my car, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
No problem, ma'am. Here goes the other cop. There's two cops here. So on that phone call, as you know, I told them what the circumstance was. I was the owner of the property. I beeped out the address for y'all, but I gave them what the property address was, and I told them what was going on. And the police, I hear the police instantly on the sirens in the distance, like the sirens go on. So at that point in time, I feel a little relief because I know the help is on the way. And I'm feeling it, you know, a little more control. I got the person detained on the floor. I have my weapon drawn. I feel safe. I got my wife outside, and at that point in time, my garage door begins to open. My son was coming from the inside. I guess he heard what was going on outside. Long story short, the police pulled in and they pulled around the whole block. Like, they literally flooded the block. And the person on 911, as you heard, told me to put my gun down, and I did, on top of my car. And then the police came up, and they started to investigate what happened. So one officer came and spoke to me, and I gave him what the story was, what happened. And then another cop came and spoke to me, and I gave him the story because it's the truth. There was nothing bent about the truth. And I know they do that to see if the stories don't match, but they match because it was the truth. So long story short, guys, you know, the cops came, and I felt relief at that point in time. And then it started running through my mind, like, this could have been a whole different scenario, a whole different case, man. I mean, I took my chances by coming outside. I could have just stayed inside. But again, the video of processing, and I didn't really feel threatened. I came up with my weapon, but I didn't feel threatened until I opened up the door and I see the motion detector pick up motion on the side of my house, and the light turned on. And then when I walked towards this area and I see the gate of my back of my house open, that was what kind of triggered me into safety mode. Like, I got to protect my home. So at that point in time, y'all, the police came to interview me, and then the supervisor tells me, listen, we know who she is. I'm like, damn, you know, I'm like, what the hell is this? And she ends up being a cutter, which is the person who cuts themselves. She's going through some moments in her life. it was crazy, y'all, because after they arrested her, of course, and all that kind of stuff, and the cop, I tell listen, what tripped me out that she said she's a subscriber. The cop says, I don't really think she's a subscriber. She's a manipulator. She's a runaway. We know who she is. She's not even from this city. She's not even from this town. They've been looking for her. And supposedly, they took her. She was 18 years old, so she is an adult. And they actually arrested her, right? And the cop tells me, okay, listen, officer, she said she was a subscriber. She goes, no, man, she's a manipulator. She saw the AUDIOCAT in the car like we did. And she tried to use that information to be able to get out of the bind that she was in. And I said, listen, I kind of feel threatened. I asked the officer if I did anything wrong. They go, no, she's actually lucky that she's alive. You could have shot and killed her. She was on your property. She was covered with a hoodie. She was covered with the hat. She's lucky that you didn't kill her. Let me tell you guys, I never want to kill nobody. If I have to, man, what I'm saying? If it comes to safety or something like that, I don't know how I'm going to react to that point in time. I hope I never get there. But if I did, if it's your life or mine or somebody or my family, then, the results could be different. But this really shook my world because you never expect something like this to happen. You never expect, for you to be put in a circumstance where you have to draw your weapon and actually feel that you have to defend your home. Thanks to the training that I've been in and the training from a lot of my friends that are ex-military and ex-cops, and some of them actually active cops, and some of the special training I've took, it really played effect yesterday because I was able to secure my property and find a suspect and be able to apprehend them and let the police do what they do. But I could have had a different charge today. I could have actually shot somebody last night, y'all. Like, I could have literally have shot somebody last night. And, they do say in school, when you go to all these special trainings, that a dead man can't testify. You could dissect that, how you want to put it, but a dead man can't testify. So if you're gonna get to that point, they're saying a dead man can't testify, and that's all I can say. So long story short, I brought this to y'all because it's one of the scariest experiences that I think I've ever felt. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever been through in my life, but we are here together today, man. So I want to thank you guys for the watching and support of the channel. Pray for your boy, man, and his family for their safety, man. We work our butts off for many, many years. I'm 44 years old, so y'all could put, I've been working since I was 16 years old, actually. So we do have good things. It's not one of those things that you just get overnight. We built our life little by little. But of course, there's a lot of safety precautions put in place too. I never carry money on me. I don't carry money in my house. You know what I'm saying? I don't do any of that. I just don't do that. So I don't know what the case, I don't know what the intentions were, but if you see in the video, she came and she reached my front door. She'll walk into the back door of my house. I don't know what to say, y'all. Y'all be good and God bless. Peace.